Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm going to be teaching you guys how to play Coffee by Beabadoobee. So let's get started. I'm going to be using an electric guitar today instead of an acoustic. I know that there's a few tutorials on the acoustic guitar because that's what the original song is from, but I'm going to be using an electric because I want to try like a lo-fi version, and so I hope you guys like it. So if you guys want to bring out your pedals, if you have any, if you don't, that's fine, sounds just as good. Bring out some reverb. If you have some preset settings on your amp, you can turn up the delay or the reverb on there, or some the decay or delay, some dampening, and I'll link my pedal down in the description so you guys know what I'm using, if you guys like it and want to get it one day. Yeah, so let's get started. Right, you're going to need 4 chords. They're very simple. I'll link the chord links down below so you guys can follow along. So we're using the A major chord, the A major 7 chord, and the D major 7 chord, and the D7 chord. So I'll put that up over here. You can see the different chords as we go through them and the finger placement. You don't need a capo, you just need your guitar in standard tuning. In E, A, D, G, B, and E. So the A major chord. We're gonna have 3 fingers down on the 2nd fret, and we're going to have a finger. I usually just wrap my thumb around. I'm muting the top E string and leaving the A string and the bottom E string open. Putting 3 fingers down, 1 finger on the D string, G string, and B string. So D, G, and B. 3 fingers down. And that's how the A string sounds. A major 7, you're going to have this time only 2 fingers on the 2nd fret, a finger on the 1st fret. So 1 finger on the 2nd fret, D string, 1 finger on the 1st fret, G string, and a finger on the 2nd fret, B string, leaving the E string and the A string open. Again, still muting that top E string with your thumb, if that's how you like to hold the guitar. And then that's how A major 7 is supposed to sound. And now we go to D major 7. Here, what I like to do, or if you have smaller fingers, you can just wrap them all around here, but we're going to need 3 fingers down or a finger down, kind of like semi-barring the G, B, and E strings on the guitar. So finger down on the G, B, and E on the bottom here, and then you can like wrap your thumb even more around, so you're muting the E, top E string, or bottom E, however you like to refer to it, and the A string, and just leaving the D string open. Then we strum down D major 7. That's how it's supposed to sound. Now D7, it's gonna have same E, A strings muted, using your thumb if you'd like, and then 3 fingers down on the fretboard again, 2 fingers down on the 2nd fret, 1 on the 1st fret. On the 2nd fret, you're going to have a finger down on the G string and the E string, and on the 1st fret, you're going to have a finger down on the B string. You're just leaving the D string open and strum down. That's D7. So let's get going now with the strumming pattern. The strumming pattern is super simple. It's just a 6-strum pattern for each chord, and then sometimes we repeat that 6-strum pattern depending on where you're at in the song. I'll go through each part separately, so we're going through the intro, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, and then the outro. It's a pretty simple song, it just goes by really fast. So let's get going. So the strumming pattern is down, down, up, down, up. So I'll show you up here the way it's going. So it's down, down, up, down, up. And then when it repeats twice, you're just doing it over again. So it's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So that's the tune and the pace we'd go. And then towards the end, you can like speed up a little bit because that's how it goes in the song, but you don't have to. However you like to learn at whatever speed, go for it. Let's jump into the intro. The chord progression is going to be A to A major 7 to D major 7 and then to D7 in the same way that I explained the chords earlier. So that's how you play the song in that chord progression. So for the intro, you're just going to have A to A major 7, D major 7, and then D7, just repeating that 6-strum pattern for each chord just one time. So let's go ahead. So that's the intro, and then we go into verse 1. In verse 1, you're just repeating that chord progression, except now each chord is going to have that same 6-strum pattern twice. For the parts, don't stay awake for too long, don't go to bed, I'll make a cup of coffee for your head, I'll get you up and going out of bed. And then for the last parts that repeat, like, and I promise that one day I'll feel fine, and I promise that one day I'll feel alright, those two sentences will have a chord progression of the ones that we had in the intro. So just one 6-strum pattern for each chord, and then A to A major 7, D major 7, then D7. So let's go. And now I'm going to go through verse 1, and you'll see up top how I'm going through it. So, don't stay awake for too long, don't go to bed, I'll make a cup of coffee for your head, I'll get you up and going out of bed, and I promise that one day I'll feel fine, and I promise that one day I'll feel alright. And now we go into the chorus. So you kind of just jump right into the chorus from the verse. So the way the chorus goes is that it's going to have that A major 7, D major 7, D7 chord progression twice. The first time it has that chord progression, you're just going to play that 6-strum pattern once for each chord. And then the second time we have the chord progression, you're going to have a 6-strum pattern for A and A major 7. And then for D major 7 and D7, you're going to have that 6-strum pattern twice. So I'll put it up here if you guys can see, and as we're going through it. So when we jump in the chorus, from the verse to the chorus. And I'll make a cup of coffee with the right amount of sugar, how you like it. And I'll make a cup of coffee with the right amount of sugar, how you like it. How you like it. And then we jump into verse 2. And the verse 2, you're just going to have the same chord progression, except you're doing it 4 times, and each time you're just going to have a 6-strum pattern for each chord. So I'll put the chords up here so you can follow along. And the strumming pattern. Don't know how long I'll stay for, it's okay, I'll knock on your door, won't you come down and get me? I like it when you hold me tight, you make me feel nice, the green in your eyes makes me feel warm inside. And then you jump right into the outro. So this song goes by really fast. So the outro is gonna have that same chord progression, A major 7, D major 7 to D7, and you're gonna have that chord progression twice. The first time you're just gonna have a 6-strum pattern for each chord, and then the second time you're gonna have a 6-strum pattern for the A and A major 7, and then repeat that 6-strum pattern twice for the D major 7 and D7 the second time you do a chord progression. We're going to add an A chord, the A major chord at the end, and just one down strum. And then you can, like, if you want to go exactly like the song, like the studio version, she goes like a little like bit after the song, like yeah, and then like does a little A down strum again, but you don't have to incorporate that. So I'm just going to start from that last chord at verse 2, the D7, and then jump into the outro and then switch to the A. And I'll make a cup of coffee with the right amount of sugar. sugar, how you like it. And I'll make a cup of coffee with the right amount of sugar, how you like it. How you like it. Yeah. Kind of how that part goes in the song. But yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you play this song, and I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial. If you did, please hit that subscribe button or give me a like. Thank you guys so much for helping me hit 800 subs. I didn't think this channel would grow that much, but I'm really happy that I can help you guys. And if you have any more recommendations that you would like me to do, please let me know. Again, this is just a channel for like beginners tutorials. I'm just a beginner myself as well. Thank you guys so much for coming to my channel. Bye!